You know, folks, I think the water is much softer. Hi all, welcome back to my channel and our kayaking adventures. On July 31st, we drove over to Graham County, North Carolina to Lake Santeetlah for some kayaking adventures. Lake Santeetlah is largely surrounded by the Nantahala National Forest, and we were told the water is quite pristine. We arrived about 9 a.m. and there was plenty of activity on the boat ramp. Lake Santeetlah was created in 1928 when Alcoa dammed the Cheoah River as a means of generating hydroelectric power. The reservoir is surrounded by the Cheoah District of the Nantahala National Forest. As we started our journey, we had no real plans on which way we were going to go. This large lake has 76 miles of shoreline. After unloading our kayaks and prepping our gear, we put in the water. The temperature was 72 degrees Fahrenheit. The water was quite smooth, there was very little wind, and the fish were jumping out everywhere. It would have been the perfect place to have brought a fishing pole. In fact, there were many boaters taking advantage of the good fishing. The mountain views were slightly hazy due to the California fires. It's hard to believe fires so far away diluted our gorgeous views. We paddled first toward the dam since it was close by the boat ramp, before setting out to explore more of the lake. If you want to see what the dam looks like from the bottom, stick around for the whole video.
No, we're not fishing today, but there seems to be a lot of them in the water.
Oh yeah.
Very clean water. I'm gonna have to put the camera under the water here before too long. Fish are jumping all over the place, but they're not jumping in front of the camera. So maybe we'll get lucky and see some fish jumping before this trip's over with. I'll definitely show you this water underneath because it is so clean and clear. Depending on how deep you are, you can see the bottom of it, but I mean, it's clear in some of the springs in Florida, but it's still pretty amazing water. Finding these in the water.
Despite the one tennis ball, The shoreline was relatively clean. You can see how clear and pristine this water is as we paddle along the shore.
Like a rock vein that goes all the way over here.
I think it's a step. Surprisingly, it's not many housings built. They protect before housing market comes.
As we made our way back to the boat ramp, there was a little bit more activity on the water. It was close to 1 p.m. and some ominous clouds were rolling in.
Looks like we got some weather coming in. Clouds are starting to get gray. There's been a haze all day, and I think that's from the California fires. But anyway, we're heading back right now. So hopefully we'll get there before this rain comes up over the hill.
We paddled vigorously to beat the rain. Our adventure would not end though once we loaded our kayaks onto the car. We also wanted to explore around the dam. Here's a quick reminder that if you've enjoyed this video so far, click that like button. Near the boat ramp is a campground and a roped off area for swimming. Past the dam is the Cheoah River, which is a popular place for whitewater kayaking when the dam releases water. As we paddled back to the boat ramp, there were other kayakers unloading and preparing for their adventure on the water. I'm glad we got there as early as we did, as the lake was much calmer and less active. I hope these kayakers had as good of a time as we had. It was now time for us to explore the surrounding area.
So driving, we found this bridge. Check out this bridge. 4 persons allowed at a time. Yeah, it's very, very wobbly. Very wobbly. Bouncing up, and I think she's jumping behind me, isn't she? Oh no, she's not jumping. So, you down the river, up the river. This is a crazy bridge. You can just feel how it bounces with each step. And then on the other side, looks like the Belding Trail number 52, Yellow Hammer Gap.
While driving around, we found a well-worn trail that vehicles obviously have been through before. The gates were open and there were no signs, so we decided to explore. As we moved forward, the dam was getting closer. We pressed on, figuring that we would eventually have to turn around. It was pretty cool to get this close to the base of the dam. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed our adventure at Lake Santeetlah. If you did, and you haven't clicked that like button, well, please click that like button. Also, if you're new to this channel and have not yet subscribed, consider subscribing to follow us on our kayaking adventures. Let us know what you thought about this adventure in the comments. Until the next time, hope to see you out on the water someday.